How excited are you to come back with some more experience in the development of Eli Kane, who I think had a breakout year last year?
Yeah, well, we're in transition, as I've said a lot of times already. I think the combination of the guys that you mentioned, that gain experience, will help us. We got some new pieces to add to it that will provide more scoring opportunities, more depth, and try to look a whole lot better like a successful basketball team should. And now the process of putting those pieces together, talk about Eli, talk about Brandon, and guys that have played a lot of minutes for us and gained that experience, through wins and losses that you need. Inclusion of some new people, Max Strus is a guy that sat out, Austin Grandstaff, a guy that sat out that I know will contribute a lot, and added a fifth-year big guy in Mara Maric. So we have some new guys that I think have to be respected offensively, and now it's my and our job to put the pieces together to create chemistry that is sorely needed and necessary in this league, because each and every night, as other coaches have mentioned, the difference between winning and losing is minute. And so you have to do all those small things correct. And being around this league in different capacities for a long time, it's been a very hard league to win in, and especially on the road. And now, the dynamics of all the successful and good teams that we have, especially on the offensive end, is a real challenge for us. So we've got to put some of those pieces together, which is the hardest part of our transition right now, to understand what it takes to win.
Oh, there's some excitement with the branding of the new arena, the Wintrust Arena, which I believe is getting ready to open in the next couple of weeks. What does that mean to your program, and how excited are you to have that as part of your branding for your program?
Well, it's been monumental, to say the least, and it's something a lot of people talk about, and in Chicago have talked about for a long, long time. And we've played and been had a real good partnership with the Allstate Arena. But everybody knows who's been in Chicago that the challenge of being at the airport, not being in the city, has taken away from some of the essence of what getting connected as a city school means. And so, first and foremost, to come back to the city is a great thing for our fan base, our student base, most importantly, because now the convenience of getting to games and supporting us is there. Our family, our boosters, our fan base makes it so much more convenient and more entertaining for them to be there, go to dinner, those kind of things. And for our players, I think there's a great amount of pride. And the way I look at it is, from all of those things being important, but more important for me is recruiting, because now, you can talk about being the essence of what Chicago basketball has meant over the history of basketball, high school, college, and beyond, and be at their doorstep every night, and so that they can see you practice, they can see you play, they can become part of the experience of our basketball program. So it's a game changer. It's a beautiful, beautiful arena. We've practiced in there a couple of times already, and we'll continue to do so. So, it's my hope that we can create the kind of environment the other 9 teams have in this league, that it makes it a very difficult place to play.
I want to go back to Eli Kane again, and watching his game last year, kind of a breakout year last year as a sophomore. Now he's a junior. Is there anything specific that you asked him to improve on this year? He's a versatile, kind of a big scoring point guard, can do a lot of things on the floor, but just curious, is there anything that you're looking for him to do better or more of this year?
Well, as some of the other coaches have said, he's a guy who has a lot of ingredients. He's got a great personality to be really good. He's got humility. He's got a tremendous work ethic. And so now he played on a team that he was forced to take a lot of shots. And the ball went in the basket a lot, but then sometimes he took some tough shots because he had to. So now the transition of understanding that I'm playing with other guys that are equally as talented and having the ability to put the ball in the basket. And I think it feeds into what he's really good at. And we haven't seen his ability to make people better as much because of his requirement to score the ball for us in order to give ourselves a chance to win. And so, it's a challenge and a change for him to be able to diversify himself. But I also think the most importantly, that mentally and physically he has more than enough capabilities to make that happen for him. And I think as he does that, he'll become even more recognizable and successful, and as a result, hopefully we will too.
Thanks a lot, Dave, and best of luck this season.